Well, explosions and a ball of flame shook parts of North Wichita this evening. It all happened at the Coleman plant just after 5 o'clock.
KAKEland's Eli Higgins was there and joins us live now with the very latest on what's happening tonight. Eli.
Yeah, David, within the last hour or so, 37th here has finally opened back up. Take a look. This is one of the last crew members here. He just got done closing that hydrant that you see by his car off to the left. You can see just a couple of lights behind towards the back of the building, probably just looking for hot spots. Now, thankfully, there weren't any serious injuries, and crews were able to get this fire out relatively quickly, but when it started, just like you said, it shook the whole area.
Scott Meredith recorded this incredible video just moments after an explosion started a massive fire at the Coleman building near 37th and Hydraulic.
We were sitting in our office, which is right there, and just a real violent explosion. It kind of shook the building. We weren't sure what it was.
Meredith works right across the street. He says he and his co-workers were trying to figure out what was rattling all their windows. He couldn't believe what happened next.
One of the other people in the office, she got up and looked out her window, and then she started hollering that Coleman just blew up.
Wichita Fire Chief Tammy Snow says the cause of the fire is still under investigation, but it had something to do with workers transporting propane bottles.
I know some of the employees were moving them around, utilizing forklift, moving the trailers around, but I don't know exactly what happened.
On a day when we're under a red flag fire warning, Snow says in this case, the very thing making the fire risk so high is exactly what prevented this one from being much worse: the strong northern winds.
If it would have been out of the south blowing, all those propane bottles would have blown right back into the building, and then we'd have significant issues. But since the wind was out of the north, it blew them in across the parking lot into an open field, and we were able to mitigate the grass fires.
Meredith says he's never seen a fire like this in his life, but he wasn't the only one in the office wondering what in the world was going on.
Come here. This is Roxy. This is Selah. They were up there in the front windows of the office, and they were freaking out. The noise and all the activity, the fire trucks, everything, they didn't know what to think of it.
They probably handled it better than my dog would have. Now, Snow says that there is extensive damage to this building, but again, thankfully, no injuries. The one worker that had an injury was just treated on scene and didn't even want to go to the hospital. I'm reporting live. Eli Higgins, KAKE News on your side.